Alright, so we are now in Iowa, and we are in a little area. Okay, so basically, in this direction, yeah, that direction over there, is a little community called Promise City, and then the next town, Traperno, something like that. Anyways, that's where we're gonna go stay for the night. But we found this cool rest area too. It's called Little Flock Chapel Rest Area. And there's this little chapel here. Chapel, whatever. And it's really cool. Now, there's you can come in here freely. Then apparently, you've used this as a safe haven for travelers. And it's a really cool one. They sadly don't have electricity here, or not anymore at least. But let's see here. Little Flock Chapel. It says, we're going to read this right here. It says, Highway 2 between Corydon, that's the town I was just trying to say, and Centerville. And Apponesie, I can't pronounce that, County, Iowa. Let's see what it says here. If I can get this damn thing open. Alright. Thank you for stopping at Little Flock Chapel. Before this chapel was erected, there had been 2 Baptist churches here. Each held service for the people of this area for many years. The first church was built in 1856. Roads were impassable for much of the years, so small unincorporated communities arose throughout most of Iowa. These communities often included stores, a church, a school, and a cemetery. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything about this one in particular. Okay, let's see. For more than 50 years, the original church stood. But in 1917, when the church was beyond repair, a new church was built. The church celebrated its centennial, on September 27th, 1959, which turned out to be nearly its last hurrah. Farms have been consolidated and the population has declined over the years. Little Flock Baptist Church membership was so small that members of the church decided to raise the church and distribute anything usable to other religious bodies. The members decided to utilize the remaining monies to build a small chapel on the site of the church, which I think is this one that we're in right now. After its construction, the Apponesie County Conservation Commission maintained the chapel and grounds until 1995, when the lack of federal funds and state cutbacks forced them to relinquish control of the chapel. Concerned people, faced with the option of having the chapel dismantled or removed, formed the Little Flock Chapel and Cemetery Association to manage and preserve the chapel as well as the cemetery. People pitched in with time, money, and energy and began restoring the chapel. Today, the work is evident. A restored chapel, a new rustic fence, a resurfaced parking lot, and a new shelter house and gazebo. The grounds at the chapel have been professionally landscaped with trees and flowers. All of this has been done by the volunteers with no funding from any religious or government body. Little Flock is now non-denominational. That's good. We hope you enjoyed your stop at Little Flock Chapel and have taken time to pray and meditate, which I might do here in a little bit. Please observe the I'm too tired for this. The sanctity of the chapel and maintain the neat appearance of the grounds. We would appreciate any financial support you can give us, as it is expensive to maintain the chapel and the cemetery grounds. Little Flock Chapel and Cemetery Association is filed both with the state of Iowa and the United States government as a nonprofit organization, so your donation is tax exempt. That's good. Again, thank you for visiting Little Flock Chapel and Crossroad. Oh, it's that flag. I heard banging outside. It's the flag. Okay, so if I'm reading this correctly, this church was built, or this building was built in 1959, and was given control to another group in 1995. Which means that what we're looking at, this might be it might have been restored here not too long ago, because there's no way these wood panels is 1959. But look at this. I'm pretty sure there's 6 of these here. I'm pretty sure these were from the original church. Oh, and then there's pictures right here. Let's see here. The original Little Flock Baptist Church. The church was organized 1859, blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's the original church right there. Here's the second one that was used from 1917 to 1966, so 59 was wrong. So I'm going to assume that this is late 60s, early 70s. And I say that because there's what is that? A news clipping over there that has those old late 60s, early 70s fonts on it. And then there's also, you see right here, it looks like speakers. Maybe they used to have, I don't know, maybe like a speaker, you know, like in the old days, they put like an 8-track or a cassette tape in or something. Anyways, I wanted to show you guys this place because it's really cool. And if I didn't have the Jeep, I probably would stay here tonight. Cause, man, this is amazing. I love this. So, anyways, off down to the road.